How's it going, guys? I'm Xander.
I'm Ian.
This is our channel on everything dance music. As some of you know, last weekend was Fyre Festival. A big debacle happened with that. We just wanted to make a quick video kind of explaining a little bit what happened and, expressing our thoughts and concerns about what happened with this big music festival.
It's almost comically bad, how badly this festival went. I'm just so glad that I wasn't there. I had a friend who was supposed to go, and let me just break it down exactly what happened for you. So there's this festival called Fyre Festival. It's supposed to be on this private island in the Bahamas, and you're supposed to get chartered flights from Miami to the Bahamas. Tickets cost from $2,000 to $12,000, and it was basically going to be this luxury experience where you get catered meals and really luxury accommodations, and you're on a private island. And so what people actually got when they showed up was complete chaos, disorganization. They were throwing the luggage to you off like a cargo carrier. There was no tents set up whatsoever. It basically looked like a refugee camp. The picture of the food that you got was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It was like a plastic plate, and you had 2 pieces of bread, a slice of cheese, and some garden salad, and this was their luxury meal. I'd love to see Gordon Ramsay rate that. So basically this festival was a complete disaster, and people had to be returned back to Miami, and it was just, social media just had a field day about it. And so basically I found out about this, the guy who started this, it was an American young entrepreneur and Ja Rule, the famous rapper. They met because he was the millennial entrepreneur was he's a big fan of flying, and so he met Ja Rule through flying lessons, and then one time they were doing a flight down to the Bahamas, and they discovered this island because they had to stop off there for fuel. And so they decided to start a festival. And this kind of goes to show what happens when you just decide to jump into something as intense as running a music festival without really having any prior experience or knowledge, and you just cause a big mess for everybody.
We've seen some bad things happen at music festivals in the past. I know that a lot of people complained about Hard Summer last year and that whole setup with the lack of water and the long times of getting in. But it just goes to show, things can be kind of bad at first. You can kind of complain about how something is set up, but that's all completely irrelevant when it's compared to how bad things could really be. And this is just a prime example of that. Another example would be Tomorrow World last year, and that whole debacle where people were left out in the rain and they had to cancel the event for everybody except those camping on the third day because the mud and the rain was so unacceptable. So I think that the big takeaway from this for me is just having a more profound appreciation for some of the more established festivals, all this stuff that Insomniac puts on, and Coachella, and even Hard too. Hard, even though a lot of people complain about their setup, they still execute in a way that's acceptable, and they get great artists. And yeah, that's my big takeaway.
Yeah, so buyer beware. Make sure you go to festivals that you think are going to be a good time, put on by good event producers, and look like they're legit.
Yeah. And the end of the story, actually, the story kind of ends on a good note. The organizers of Fyre did say that they will be coming back eventually, and that they're going to try and do it again with a more established company that's put on events before. They're going to do it in the United States. And
we'll see.
Everybody who went to Fyre Festival this year will not only be getting a refund, but will also be getting free VIP tickets to that. We'll see if they
wondering where all the money for this is going to come from.
Yeah, I wonder too.
We will see. I will probably not attend.
Yeah, talk is cheap, but we'll see. Anyways, we just wanted to give our thoughts on this. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you like it. Dislike if you dislike it. Leave a comment below talking about your thoughts on Fyre Festival and basically festival production. Have a good one. Peace.